Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. It seems there are always American Pickers fans who feel too many of the rare finds are staged. While it is true that this is a reality TV show and often things are refilmed after they happen to make the show look better, there are some cases where it seems fake from the start. That happened recently with the discovery of a rare Mustang Shelby. A recent post to the American Pickers Facebook page shows Mike Wolf finding a rare Mustang Shelby. He was at Kevin and Tink's place in Alabama with Jersey John, and they were looking at other things. However, the landowner mentioned Mike should see something in the garage that might interest him. Mike went into the garage and saw the 1967 Mustang Shelby. Mike called in an expert to give an estimate on what it would take to restore the classic car. The expert told Mike it would cost $100,000 to restore the Shelby to its former pristine glory. Seeing how much the car would cost to bring back to life, Mike still made a nice offer to the man. He offered up $75,000 to buy the car. Shockingly, the owner rejected the offer. What made this decision puzzling was that the owner said the car had sat in the garage untouched for over 35 years, but he still wanted more than $75,000 to let it go. In the comments after the video, many fans set out to blast the show for what they referred to as staged or fake moments on American Pickers. Here is a sample of what fans said about the clip of the Mustang Shelby that Mike Wolf found. What a coincidence that they found a rare car on the day they were filming. I mean, what are the odds? Not at all staged. I think a lot of this stuff is planted ahead of time. Of course, this isn't the only time people have accused Mike and American Pickers of staging scenes or faking finds. For example, many fans were shocked when learning that many of the moments in Mike's antique stores in Iowa and Nashville are filmed when the stores are closed. They remain scripted scenes. This leads to many fans wondering if the moments with them finding rare antiques are real or if they fake it for entertainment value. What are your thoughts on American Pickers possibly faking or staging scenes for the show? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. For years, American Pickers has delighted fans by uncovering rare hidden treasures across the United States. The show's appeal comes from the thrill of finding forgotten gems and historic memorabilia tucked away in barns, attics, and basements, and the charm of its hosts, who bring enthusiasm to each new discovery. However, a recent rare find has left some fans questioning the show's authenticity, with many claiming it felt staged or too perfect to be true. This controversy has ignited discussions about the show's integrity, the authenticity of its discoveries, and the line between reality TV and scripted entertainment. For those who follow American Pickers religiously, this skepticism highlights a larger concern about the direction of reality television in general. Here we take a closer look at the recent find that's causing such a stir, what fans are saying, and the show's response to these accusations. The latest episode of American Pickers featured a significant and unexpected discovery, a supposedly rare motorcycle from the early 1900s, said to be one of only a few remaining. Hosts Mike Wolf and Danielle Colby were thrilled to stumble upon this valuable relic, tucked away in an old barn with cobwebs and layers of dust as if untouched for years. According to the show, this motorcycle was a forgotten treasure that held historical significance, representing an early era of American motorbiking culture. However, fans weren't entirely convinced by the seemingly perfect presentation of this discovery. The motorcycle looked suspiciously pristine, with some viewers noting that it didn't quite match the typical appearance of items buried in barns for decades. Additionally, the sequence of the find seemed almost too smooth, leading some to believe that the show's producers might have placed the motorcycle there or at the very least knew of its existence beforehand. In the age of social media, fans can quickly share their thoughts and criticisms, and they didn't hold back on this occasion. Almost immediately after the episode aired, forums and comment sections were buzzing with accusations. Comments like, "This was obviously staged," "There's no way they just found that motorcycle," and "The show isn't even trying to hide it anymore," flooded social media platforms. Many longtime viewers pointed out inconsistencies in the presentation, with one fan noting, "If that motorcycle had been in that barn for that long, it would look much worse. It's just not believable." Others questioned the show's motives, wondering if the producers were feeling pressured to keep the finds exciting and therefore decided to embellish or even script parts of the episode. One of the most common criticisms was that American pickers had become more focused on entertainment value than genuine picking. Fans complained that the organic nature of earlier seasons, where discoveries felt more spontaneous, had shifted to a format that felt overly curated or manipulated. For them, this recent find symbolized a departure from the authenticity that had initially made the show popular. The debate about American pickers mirrors a broader conversation about reality TV as a genre. Reality television was initially embraced for offering real-life stories, but as the years have passed, viewers have grown increasingly skeptical of the genre's authenticity. Shows like Pawn Stars, Storage Wars, and Antiques Roadshow have all faced similar accusations of staging or scripting scenes to make discoveries more exciting or valuable. Producers and networks argue that, to keep audiences engaged, there must be some level of storytelling or scene setting. This often involves recreating the timeline of events, selectively editing interactions, or even adding a bit of dramatization to otherwise ordinary finds. However, the fine line between enhancing the narrative and fabricating a scene can be easily crossed, as seen in this American Pickers controversy. Many fans are growing tired of these embellishments and just want the genuine experience they initially signed up for. In American Pickers' case, fans have expressed a desire for the show to return to its roots, where less focus was placed on staging dramatic discoveries and more emphasis was given to genuine stories, encounters, and the history of each item. Part of the reason fans are so passionate about the authenticity of American Pickers is because of the way the show taps into a deep sense of nostalgia and connection to American history. The joy of the show comes not only from the thrill of the find, but also from the personal stories behind each item. In each episode, viewers get a glimpse into American culture, often through stories of everyday people and the items that shaped their lives. This recent motorcycle find, however, left some fans feeling that this connection to real people and real history was being sacrificed in favor of sensationalism. For viewers, the magic of the show comes from the randomness and unpredictability of the discoveries, which make each episode feel like a real-life treasure hunt. When fans sense that this spontaneity is being replaced by carefully orchestrated scenes, it dilutes the experience and makes the show feel less genuine. While the show's producers have not directly responded to these latest accusations, it's worth understanding the role of producers in curating content for reality television. For American Pickers, which has been on air since 2010, there's a constant pressure to keep the show fresh and exciting. This pressure likely influences the way scenes are planned, items are presented, and how discoveries are edited to fit a cohesive narrative within each episode. The reality of production logistics also comes into play. For example, finding rare or historically significant items isn't as easy as it seems. Although the show's hosts have access to a vast network of collectors and antique owners, genuinely rare finds may be hard to come by regularly. As a result, producers may feel compelled to enhance the excitement of each episode, potentially leading to prearranged finds or curated items that appear staged to viewers.